The potential you see in others is what you would do if you were that person. And unfortunately, we are only one person, and that is ourselves. When mental health signs are present, nobody is in control. Javontee Brice, 28, of Manatee County, lost his life at the Florida-Georgia border after initiating gunfire with the Hamilton County Police Department. And I'm going to be transparent for a moment and state that I could have never predicted how difficult it would be for me to make this video. And I also want to send a trigger warning that if you're in a public space, if you're working, or if this just isn't an optimal time, please come back to this video and watch it later. At approximately 8:45 on June 24th, 2024, 28-year-old Javontee Brice traveled to Palmetto Trace Apartments. Upon arrival, Javontee Brice looks at his ex-girlfriend and states, "I'm going to unalive you." In that moment, Javontee's sister was able to do something that nobody else in this whole situation was able to do, which was talk Javontee out of harming his ex-girlfriend. Back in 2021, Javontee had an altercation at the same location in Palmetto Trace, an incident where he barged into the apartment after being refused entry. My hypothesis is that his sister had a special or unique way of managing his behavior, as this was an ongoing, long-going condition that Javontee was suffering from mentally. Unfortunately, after his departure from Palmetto Trace, he traveled over the Green Bridge back into Bradenton, Florida, which is only minutes away, and headed to the Motel 6. At the Motel 6, Javontee finds his mother, her boyfriend, and his younger siblings. Javontee then looks at his mother and states, "I'm sorry." His mother then asks, "What did you do?" moments before losing her life to gunfire at the hands of her own son. Witnesses at the hotel state that Javontee was upset about a custody battle. Internet sleuths are stating that Javontee was in the closet. Neither one of these statements have been proven or even speculated upon in real life. These are all rumors. The sheriff himself stated that witnesses at the motel have zero idea or capability of providing any valid data or information. At 9:40 p.m., Javontee travels back over the Palmetto Bridge to find his cousin who was attending a cookout. As she was getting in her vehicle, he takes her life as well. Javontee's sister stated that he had been acting strange, and strange was a lack of explanation for this behavior. He then leaves his cousin's location and travels to another ex's home where he unalives her partner. After taking the life of Soldier Pig Carter, Javontee heads towards Georgia, where he intends to meet up with another ex. At that point, Manatee County had issued a be on the lookout, and his car was spotted at the Florida-Georgia border. Following the exchange of gunfire with the Hamilton County Police Department, a woman who's presumed to be innocent was located inside of Javontee's vehicle. Javontee Brice initiated the gunfire prior to succumbing to his injuries. Javontee Brice was no stranger to wounds, as he had previously shot himself on 2 other occasions. This is more complex than a simple domestic violence situation as it's being portrayed in the media. Although a domestic violence situation has shown up, this typically isn't a motive for taking one's own mother. As Javontee Brice traveled location to location, he was updating his Facebook with cryptic messages and explanations as to why each individual loved one had to go, going so far as to say, "I love you, but you have to go." This young man, at the age of 28, has a minimum of 12 children. It is unclear as to why Manatee County would state that they were unaware of any of Javontee's previous mental health conditions. In fact, in his most recent protection order, one of their own actually put the order in due to the fact that he shot himself. And in addition to that, it had to be extended due to his lack of participation in the groups and the treatment that he was supposed to be receiving. It is 100% ineffective to advise someone with a mental health condition that they are to stay away from dangerous objects. The most baffling aspect is Manatee County stating that the bolo would have been ineffective due to him being in so many places at one time. However, Hamilton County, all the way at the border, was able to locate his car. A life could have been saved. This is Blue Omi.